Hey everybody, it's me Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 Hertz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally, and further strengthen your brain and your heart coherence as well. Get a plant-based diet going for yourself today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in our nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level, and to get with alkalinity, then you can generate some static electricity. Send me some love telepathically. Set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to great days. Now today I got a video all about questioning reality and why it is such a necessity to go about questioning one's reality, due to the fact that when you don't question reality, you are remaining in ignorance, and when you question reality, it actually leaves more room for growth and learning things. And I'm also going to talk about why children are always questioning reality and how it ties into the encrusting of their pineal gland by the corporal realm or the matrix. And yeah, it's gonna be a great video. So today's video is question everything. Now, so let's get right into it, alright? So, the need to question reality is literally a innate projection in everybody, okay? Everybody feels the need to question reality, okay? And that is the truth. The truth is that everybody needs to question reality, because when you question reality, it actually allows you to learn about reality. It actually allows you to expand your consciousness or your awareness. Very simply, when I do not know something, it naturally makes me curious as to what that thing is, and then that further leads me to question what that is. And that's why you need to question reality, because it allows you to expand yourself. It allows you to gain knowledge, understanding, and conscious. So basically, questioning reality allows you to learn, right? It allows you to gain knowledge. And when you as an individual start questioning reality, it literally just means that you are waking up. You are literally coming to a spiritual awakening. One of the symptoms of spiritual awakening is starting to question reality excessively once again, as you did as a kid. So check it out. We are literally spiritual beings having a human experience. That is the truth. We have lived many lifetimes upon lifetimes upon lifetimes. And this is what reincarnation is. This physical body is literally just a vehicle. It's a third dimensional tool used to manifest our specific purpose on the third dimension. However, we have lived many lives within the third dimension. This physical body is but one of many, and our higher dimensional energetical body is actually what is allowing itself to come into the process of rebirthing itself over and over, and that energetical body is basically you as a spiritual being having a human experience. And when you start to understand or wake up, or when you come to a spiritual awakening, one of the natural symptoms is questioning reality once again, just as you did as a kid. Okay, all kids question reality, and I'm going to get into this a little bit later in the video. But once again, when you start to wake up to your true nature of being a spiritual being, having a human experience, or being the totality of the universe, or even God, which is the whole of existence, then you start to question reality once again, because it will actually allow you to come into the realization that we literally know nothing. We can only perceive less than 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum, which is visible light. And if we can only see less than 1% of visible light, we are literally seeing nothing. Okay, what we see is less than 1% of visible light, or the EMS. And if we only see less than 1%, we literally see nothing. Okay, and basically that further means that we know nothing, because if we aren't experiencing the totality in its wholeness, then we literally know nothing. And once you have this realization, it generates a very strong desire or curiosity within you to start understanding things. And then this further leads you to questioning things, and that further leads you to knowledge, and then that further leads you to expansion of consciousness. Okay, so basically, why do children question so much? If you've ever observed your siblings, your younger siblings, the children under the age of 5 specifically are always asking questions. They are so curious with life. They are so fascinated with life, and that they are literally in love with life. Okay, they are literally enveloped with the phenomena of life. And basically, this is because they are closer to life, in the way that they were literally just birthed for the first time. They were literally physically birthed, and this is literally the fact that children are closer to life than adults. That's why whenever you are with your younger siblings or with children and you observe them, you always see them asking questions. Every minute they will literally get your attention, and they will ask you questions. What is this? What is that? Well, what is this over here? 3 minutes later, they will ask you, what is this? What is that? What is this? All day long, because they are so fascinated and curious with life, and they literally do not know anything. They were just birthed, so they got to go through the process of learning once again. And this is why they ask so much questions. Their pineal gland, the central gland of the brain, is literally in function. It is more healthy than an adult's pineal gland, because they were just born. And literally an adult is always stuck in line, for the slaughter. The Matrix actually programs and conditions you all throughout life to be a slave. Okay, the truth is that we are slaves, and slaves are known to be in ignorance. And this is why adults do not question reality no more. Most adults that you see, they don't question things as often as children. Children question things every 3 minutes. Okay, and there's a reason for that. Children are closer to life. Once again, they were just birthed, and this basically means that they have to go through the process of learning, which they do by questioning everything. Okay, their pineal glands are literally in function and healthier than an adult. An adult you never see question life, because most adults are made to be ignorant sheep or slaves by the Matrix. The Matrix is literally a machine, okay, and it encapsulates people's souls and uses their souls as batteries to keep that same machine running. It's a circuit, and it is literally for the mining of Earth's resources via the Draconians. The Draconians are a specific type of reptilian, and the Ophiuchus, both are reptilians. They both control the corporal realm, and they both created the Matrix, or the machine, in order to basically mine the Earth of its natural resources until it dies away. Okay, but that's a whole different topic for a whole different video. Either way, adults are very much slaves, and they are made to be ignorant, and this is why adults do not question reality. And when you come to spiritually awaken, one of the symptoms is you will actually start to question reality all over again, as you did as a kid, because you start to open up your pineal gland, and then it starts to function healthily, and then you start to become very curious for life once again, and you understand that your journey of learning and expansion of consciousness never ended, ever. It never ends. It is all an expansion of consciousness, a journey of consciousness. So basically, people are literally slaves, right? The Matrix literally turns us into slaves. One of the things that the Matrix does is actually conditions you and programs you to be very, very ignorant, because when you are in knowledge, it actually allows you to liberate yourself from slavery and poverty and some of the things that the Matrix does to us in collective or mass, okay? And this is why they condition you to be ignorant. This is why they condition you to be in fear. And this is why they condition you to be in a state of slavery, because they don't want you in knowledge, because then you would be taking your power back. But basically, by the age of 7, most kids are able to use their pineal gland, and this is why they are always questioning, and this is why they are always so happy and fascinated with life, okay? So basically, by the age of 7, a kid's pineal gland becomes encrusted, and this actually brings down its function, and it actually will not work as it once did, you know? It is literally a tragedy. But yes, by the age of 7, a pineal gland, or a kid's pineal gland, becomes almost completely encrusted, and when this happens, it literally creates an encapsulation over the pineal gland, and all of its necessary functions become very, very decreased. And this is why kids by the age of 7 are literally starting to wither away, and they lose their fascination for the life, and they stop questioning reality. They stop seeing ghosts. They stop imagining things as vividly as they once did. They lose this spirituality, or the spiritual dimensions of their life, due to this pineal calcification, okay? And the truth is that by the age of 18, the Matrix literally kills off most people. Most adults are literally dead by the age of 18, and you see this evident with the education system. You see this evident with the job industry. You see this evident with literally the entirety of the Matrix. What it's programmed to do, once again, is drain the earth of its resources. And if we are literally reflections of the earth, just like my skin cells are reflection of the totality of my body, then we are literally just expressing what the earth goes through. And if the earth is getting drained of its resources in collective or totality, then we are also being drained of our natural energy source. And this is literally evident in the collective of humanity nowadays. If you do not know this, now's the time to understand this and know this. Start questioning reality today, and literally come into a process of rebirth for yourself. You will literally start waking up to your true nature once you start questioning reality, or you will wake up to your true nature and then start questioning reality. it's either or, you know. You will start questioning reality inevitably because there is a natural awakening taking place globally due to the age of Aquarius that is coming to us nowadays. Now, basically, once you start to question reality, it basically means that you have the knowledge now that your pineal gland was literally encrusted. And once you start decalcifying the pineal gland through better eating, through meditation, through sun gazing, through getting out in nature, through various different methods, spiritual practices, you can then start getting in tune with these spiritual dimensions of life, the metaphysical dimensions of life. And this is one of our fundamental dimensions of our being, due to the fact that it actually makes way for being able to remember your past lives. It makes way for being able to pull from the higher ethereal realms and the astral realms. It makes way for being able to travel your dreams. It makes way for being able to talk to gods, goddesses, deities, extraterrestrials, other beings off planet. It allows you to use your Merkaba, which is the light spirit body. It allows many things that are part of our innate natures and that we have lost connection with because we are literally losing connection with source. And all of this will naturally come when you start to question reality once again. So I do thank you guys for watching. Remember to question reality every single day. Do not fall into ignorance and slavery, even more so. Start questioning reality today and wake up to your true nature of being a god, a goddess, a spiritual being having a human experience, or literally a eternal soul, you know. And don't let them ever take your soul from you. Subscribe over here to the left of me and help me reach 50 subs. Drop a like on the video to the right of me and support the channel once again. Generate some static electricity from the ethereal body or the spatial body. It needs to be strengthened and realized for the collective rise in consciousness. I love you guys. Have a great day and peace out.